Volunteers and conservationists, along with sponsors like Microsoft, are digging deep and getting their hands dirty to bring more trees to the El Mirage Elementary School District. Arizona Senate President Warren Peterson filed a lawsuit today against the Environmental Protection Agency over a new pollution rule. Bank accounts can be used for a lot of things, such as protecting your money, making everyday transactions like cashing checks, saving money, or applying for credit. But for 17% of Phoenix residents, none of that is an option. The Biden administration and Intel announced an $8.5 billion investment in semiconductor manufacturing. Arizona lawmakers came together this morning to hear from a member of the Israeli government. The Consul General of Israel to the Pacific Southwest spoke before a joint session of the Arizona legislature, thanking the state for their continued support and efforts to combat anti-Semitism.
It is why I stand before you today and applaud the state of Arizona for combating anti-Semitism, standing up to hate and discrimination, adopting IHRA definition, prosecuting anti-Semitism, and prohibiting BDS. And I want to thank you for that.
But the visit was not without some controversy. A number of people voiced their concerns on the decision to allow Israel's general counsel to address the legislature in a closed session.
We ask our elected officials, why are you meeting with an Israeli government official in a closed session instead of your constituents who have lost their loved ones in the atrocities being committed by Israel?
After his speech, the general counsel was presented with a solution affirming Arizona's support for the state of Israel. According to the FDA, tobacco use is the leading preventable cause of death and disease in the United States. And experts say adding menthol to cigarettes can boost the effects of nicotine on the brain, making cigarettes more addictive and harder to quit. Joanna Strother with the American Lung Association says the tobacco industry started adding menthol into their products because its taste and sensory effects make smoke easier to inhale.
People have a perceived notion that it might be better for them or healthier, but any tobacco product is unhealthy for you.
A coalition of attorneys general, including Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays, is urging the Biden administration for swift action to ban menthol, arguing that products that use it have an excessive impact on minority communities and other vulnerable populations.
The industry has been marketing, actively marketing to the youth, especially to African Americans, on tobacco use, and the statistics have shown that the number of people that are dying due to the tobacco use.
Claudia Rodas with the Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids says the ban could reduce youth addiction and increase the numbers of smokers who quit.
It would be 2,352 non-Hispanic Black adults in Arizona who smoke that would quit smoking if a menthol ban were to go in effect, and 2,400 Hispanic adults in Arizona who smoke would quit smoking.
The tobacco industry and other groups that are against the proposed federal ban say the rule will create an underground market and criminal activity surrounding menthol cigarettes. However, supporters of the ban say the new rules won't penalize users, only companies that make or sell menthol products. The proposed ban was widely expected to come in late 2023 or early 2024. Now media sources are saying the decision on the ban won't come until March.
Planting events here and elsewhere across the country, that's where we prioritize places, is areas that really need the most tree canopy and have historically not been part of that.
They are planting more than 50 trees everywhere, from the playground to their garden, at the El Mirage Elementary School. It's part of the Arizona Sustainability Alliance's work to add tree canopy to areas that have historically been left behind.
If you're waiting for the bus, if you're catching your breath, if you're outside doing some activities, and you're able to capture some shade from a tree, you're going to be essentially, covered by about 30 degrees cooler temperatures. So that in itself is life-saving here in Arizona.
Data from the American Forest Tree Equity Score shows, on average, areas with poverty rates of 90% or more have 41% less tree canopy than wealthier areas.
And so there's places around the valley here, like, Paradise Valley and places in Scottsdale that they're achieved 100. They don't really need our help. But places like El Mirage, Guadalupe, South Central Phoenix, they're very low tree equity score areas.
American Forest Tree Equity scores show this area of El Mirage has just 9% of tree equity.
We actually lost 100 trees over the years. So we're going to get about 67 today put in to replace those, and it'll help beautify the campus.
And give students a place to play in the shade. The tree planting project is ongoing. The Arizona Sustainability Alliance has 4 events alone in April. From Buckeye to Avondale. In downtown Phoenix, I'm Zoriah Cole, Cronkite News.